Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is AshenClovr here. Today I will be streaming The Outer Worlds, and as you said, well, this game is a good choice. Spacer's choice, however, I guess you get what you pay for, right? So, also, I believe it is Odoc. Actually, and I like the little croc next to your name. That's pretty sick. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day, man. Or lady. And hopefully you can hear me pretty good. I have made a few more adjustments to my mic, so hopefully I'm sounding clear.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
Oh, okay. So how you doing, Tom? Good day so far, I hope, or...
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
Ellie, no, actually, do I have Ellie? I think.
Something on your mind?
Yep, I do. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Keeping you healthy while also keeping your enemies unhealthy.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Okay. It's like... So this will be my first time, well, I guess, seeing Phineas again since, since he saved your life in the beginning of the game. And you don't like Parvati? I mean, she's quirky. I like that.
Mind the mess.
I
I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Different folks have different preferences for party members. And I definitely kind of prefer her over, was it Vicar Max? Like, he's cool, but I kind of want to just get his quest done with. Oh, there you go. Whoa, what's up with this? What's up with that? What's going on here? It's like... Okay.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing.
Cysty bits.
So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Oh, okay. Glad to...
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner.
Right.
I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course.
See if he can answer a few questions.
What's on your mind?
Like...
Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance you might turn violent. I've no desire to end up like Thompson.
I mean,
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk.
Does that look the same as just saying I want to ask it?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
So you're the captain's mysterious associate. I'm Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we?
Okay.
Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. vouching for their character, and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Is that so?
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress. Of course, I'll be here, as usual.
Oh. Shrink ray. And it's a science weapon that has strength. Oh, good thing I'm going like raising my science skill just for the damage for plasma and shock, so...
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target,
My
point and shoot.
science...
Your target will shrink down
I
into
think
a
it
manageable
should be
size,
over 60
whereupon
right
you may
about
commence
now. I
feeding
can,
them
let
to
me
a
check
pulp.
that.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
So, let me check. Nope. Yeah, science should be... Oh, okay, it's not my bad. It's actually higher than 60 or 70, so... And was kind of putting more points into science just because I wanted the increased shock and plasma damage, but this is pretty nice too. So that impacts... Oh, what is... What? Oh, is this where 60 bits come from? That's disgusting. Okay. Take those. So what's he got? I mean... Hopefully it doesn't mind me hacking into his... Sending no response, sending no response, sending no response, sending no response, cause undetermined, original message appended. It worked out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Duped. A new associate, Dirtside Terra 2, near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Trini? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
I mean, I kind of read the only thing. It's too late for that. Actually not so interested in his experimentation. Oh, this is the...
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
That's the best feeling, that like after work die down. And pretty soon you'll be able to chill. You guys you gonna be raiding today? Okay, he doesn't have much to say. Yeah, I think that's about all I can really do here for now, maybe. Just go on to the next up. Nice. Wait, so with 5.4, I know I've seen you guys fighting Emerald Weapon, but have, what was like the big raid? I can't remember. Like, are you guys still like doing that, or is it just like farming emerald weapon and doing like that type of stuff? Oh, here we go.
Real slick.
Some stuff I can sell, some stuff I'm gonna keep, and then what to do. So let's go to Monarch, but before that, is it worth? So there's something on Hephaestus, haven't been there yet. Okay, so before tackling the main quest on Monarch, I'm going to go see if I can knock out a few of these other. Okay, so while I'm on Monarch, I'm gonna head there with Max. And okay, so she also needs me to go to Monarch. So it looks like oh, so it's kind of like doing the thing to get the best weapon you can get before you can get weapon from raid, kind of thing. Cheney. Has everyone in the group gotten their weapons? Seems to be like one of the only ones like this. I gotta go to Festus, and then like these other three I'm gonna do all on Monarch. So I'm gonna take care of the one like non-Monarch quest before heading to Monarch. Oh, okay. I mean, if it just depending on how often they sub, I mean, it would probably be good to get them at some point, but not like.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it is stupid, yeah. So, wait. So, here we go. And Hephaestus is
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla, that's how this. Yeah, that fight did look mad crazy. And Tom, don't worry. When I go to Monarch, I'm likely gonna be just going with Max and Ellie. I actually want to see how Sam does in battle too. He looks like he'll be pretty good, but for right now.
Scylla. No laws, no lines, and a whole lot of guns. I love this place.
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but gave up halfway.
Oh, that's ship exhaust? Okay. So, where I'm going is way down there. Is there anything around? Oh. Hey man, it's like shapes get people. And with some of those fights, like it was like, well, I guess I don't know. When it comes to patterns, it just trips people up, especially if you're DPS and all you want to do is just like smash your face in the keyboard until it dies. Like you're not thinking about shapes. Post up in an exit. Yeah, I mean, I feel like don't stand in the fire has forever been like that, like the hardest thing to get to wrap your head around in these things, you know. Yo. Okay, there's a reason that this one is like, I guess it's like a special weapon. I've been keeping like all special weapons in my chest, just probably never gonna use them, but you know, I don't, whenever I'm playing RPGs, like I always tend to get like, what would you call it? Like I just collect everything. Automatic, just definitely keeping that. That's pretty nice. And I think I already have one of those. Not using, already wearing one of these, I believe. This could be helpful. Town and country, I'll just, okay. And I have a feeling something's gonna try to kill me on the way to this, how did I know? An outlaw. What's goody? You guys are supposed to give up now.
Everyone all right?
Give me all your ammo. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck with that. Like, actually, I kind of wonder what would happen if I hit the big one with my shrink ray. I'm like, what counts as a handgun? What is one I'm not gonna miss if things go to hell? Maybe this one for right now. So, what do you guys? Yeah, time to test this thing out.
Here we go.
Oh, he's a baby now. Oh, that didn't last long. What? Where did it go? Oh, fuck.
We're not getting through.
Will I survive? Oh, God. Well, I guess not. Like... So the effect didn't last long, but I'm guessing it will last longer when my science is at 100. Come on. How do they have 2 leaders? How y'all like? How do you know who to report to? It's like
That's
the
the
worst.
last of 'em.
Like at work when you have like a manager and a kind of manager, and you're just like, so which one of y'all am I supposed to let know when something is done? Do I just like tag both of y'all on emails? Like, how does this work? Oh, they have options when it comes to dayware. I like that. Sucks having to wear the same thing every day. Like we usually see in like most video games. I feel like in a video game that's like the only way you can get away with wearing the same clothes like every single time you see that person. And when they finally do change clothes, you know it's like, oh crap, like it's either like some major events happening where they went through some type of like life-altering like crisis, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna signify that by changing my shirt. So Yo, there's a lot of those behemoths here. It's like... What's up, Captain?
Hey, out. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive.
I'm taking cover!
Pray and pray. It's like...
I'm reloading!
Everyone all right?
Okay. What's up, guy?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Right.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
Damn.
I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket
It's
of
like, yeah,
bolts.
that's not the guy you
That's
want to bring
victory
into
sweat.
a high-stakes situation. He just gives it away. It's like...
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle. Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert.
So your
Then,
ship's probably
to
gonna
the
explode.
Groundbreaker.
Okay.
Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late. Then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
Okay. Get some things from here. And then back to the Groundbreaker. And then from the Groundbreaker... we will make our way to Monarch from the Groundbreaker. Damn, he got blown to hell. It's like, I don't know what's worse, like in New Vegas when you blow somebody up. Well, that might actually be worse, because you'll like walk around and then like see bits of that person like miles from where they were standing. It's like, I'm still seeing you? Like, I killed you way back there. Okay. I think that's about everything that I can get around this guy's camp. Yeah. Or wait, what's back here? I guess nothing. Alright. Back to those vending machines and back to the ship. Make sure I'm not running through any... Tom, forgot to ask. I hope you don't. I don't know if you mind me calling you that, or you're by your calling you by your alias or by your new name. But have you beaten the Outer Worlds? So there's some interesting stuff over there. Wait, there we go.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
Oh. Kind of cool, I guess. That what she says will change if I'm wearing a helmet or not? I don't know that.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Cool. Let's go turn in this quest and go to the next place. Bro, can I get this? Whoa, who are you?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt a regularly scheduled advertisement for the
Good,
following
just back out of there.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
Alright, sounds good. Take care, Trini. And thank you for dropping by. Oh, there she goes.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, sweet. So, from here, got long guns at 70. I get sneak closer to 80 so I can get that 20% damage buff. So probably gonna put how many points? I got 10 points available. We'll have to get this to 100. Increased damage to auto mechanicals is pretty sick. This damage versus humans is nice too. But for now, let me get this sneak up. And a sneak attack damage, so that first hit is gonna hit pretty hard. And then putting more into long gun, so everything after that will hit like still pretty good. Sweet. Okay. So on to Monarch, and while there, I have a few things. So not so much this, but finding Reginald Cheney and speaking with Lilia Hagen. So I'll just gauge it by how close I am to each objective once I get there, but first things first is getting there.
Purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12%.
Let me make sure max. I'm gonna find a workbench and see if I can add something to that. So increase. There has to be like a better gun I can give her. This could be the one. This, yeah. Give her some more damage. Max, he's also... just for now. Actually, let me go see what I have up here.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Don't mind if I do. What he has is actually already pretty good. Not gonna really need that, I don't think. need this so much. So I'm going to drop. Oh, here we go. Is there like a max tinkering? So how far can I go? Okay, it's starting to get kinda. Increase the range. Shock damage. Let's do that. What mods can I add to this? Increase attack speed. Just get this up to like I need to do that with my weapons as well. Where is my... Oh, here we go. Definitely wanting to get this damage up. Ooh, 3,000. Yeah, I'm good. That's like... Okay. So Ellie has a better knife. Gonna give her the flip block. And then she is down here. So... Ability damage. What abilities does she have? That is actually pretty sick. I'm going with that. That's what we got for you, buddy. So get increased your health. He's also wearing light armor. I need to keep these guys in mind when I'm picking things up. Kind of mixed bag. I'll figure out what I want to do with him later.
Not today, Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean. Oh, all right. Some culprit who shall not be named spilled Rizzo's lemon slap on my console. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Definitely be talking to Ada more to figure out where to get Sadie. On to Stellar
We are now
Bay.
in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Cool.
No blockade is a match for my piloting skills. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Let me go pick that up. Let's go to Roseway. Then
We're now
Stellar
in
Bay.
orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Please, clear the roadway. A short obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
What's going on, buddy?
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that. Aha! I knew that'd entice you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
Nice.
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
So, okay, I'm gonna hold on to that.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
What?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What's that?
What kind of questions are these?
Define favorite. I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam.
What is this?
What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me?
This actually looks like be kind of funny.
Duly noted. Are you sure that is all you wished to confess? Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Are you sentient? Probably.
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
That was very specific.
How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point.
Oh my god.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Stellar Bay. I'm still thinking
We're
there's
now
gonna be
in
a
orbit
side
of
quest
Stellar
tied
Bay,
to
Captain.
who created Ada. I'm guessing that'll happen like way later. Oh, Vadi, I'm sorry. Gonna go with Vicar so I can get his quest out the way. And Ellie's just awesome. So. So. Are these stairs? Like. How the hell do I get down? Ah, okay.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Okay.
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, sure. And if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Okay, the fact that they even had that as a choice is
Whatever you say, I could talk tossball for hours. I couldn't really say I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now. Thanks a bunch! Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
So... gotta do that.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Oh, crap. I actually gotta go back and talk to her.
A worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Getting there should be pretty quick.
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Oh, here she goes.
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain. Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. Catherine is tied up with other matters, and I don't want her bothered. I told her I'd be sending my best fixer. Try and play the part. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Good enough for me.
Let us take heed that we are not caught bending the law. I am not keen on another long-term penitentiary assignment.
Oh, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye. We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
There was something like
Wrap Musk and Canadize, right here.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
I will do that, but first gotta do some other stuff.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace? What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place. This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted. Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
Oh, contact.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger. Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you? Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the iconoclasts or some such. Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though. Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
True.
Nope. But a man can dream. Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
Okay, so he's outside.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
What?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for.
Well, I guess.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Wait, no, there's other things.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Okay, so picked up another quest. Could be somebody else.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
More than
I'll have to come back here to talk to
Good
Velma.
enough. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
What's this? This is a. That's it. Is there anything else back here? Okay. God. So, well, if I'm passing through, might as well. So.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind? Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this Altoona, fat and mostly tumor-free. This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too. I don't have time for Grimm, even when I'm not working doubles. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Fine by me.
Anything I can... Nope. Actually, let me go...
Smells like rat in here. Oh, it does work.
Is there somebody here, like, talking about their kid?
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Oh, God.
What a gruesome way to die.
Not much I can do for this guy.
Toss ball betting. I think that was her, the one that was talking about her kid. Oh, there we go. Enough toss ball.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized. Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
Thought that might have been her. Maybe it was a timed quest? No, whatever.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths. Aren't they just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out. Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball. So, what can I do for you? Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Damn.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Should probably also talk to Yeah, there's a lot to do in this town. I gotta kind of figure out how I want to go about it. So I've been there.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical...
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Well,
Often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Nope.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
That's unfortunate. That's a good question.
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
What?
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
What?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever simple. That's what I always say.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush. An ordinance, of course. We do things in a civilized fashion here, not like Graham's iconoclasts.
Of course he wants to fight bureaucracy with paperwork. I should have known.
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Saying what which way? That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
A necessary evil for the greater good of society.
That's exactly how the board describes it. Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the wasteland the board describes it to be. Whatever the board's goals, the greater good has little part in them. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws. Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. Back then, it was known as Terra 1. As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms. No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently. Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Without the board, chaos would overtake the system. Working within the established order isn't a principle to snub one's nose at, Captain.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation. I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations. He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
I will admit, I am keen to meet their leader.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Graham has a habit of ruining everything, and everyone around him. I'm trying to build something here. They only want to destroy things, and they risk ruining Monarch for all of us. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels, and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
What can I do for you?
I already know where the information broker is.
So, Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Absolutely fucking not.
For a vicar, you sure curse an awful fucking lot.
Look who's talking.
I'm not a fucking priest.
And thank the architect for that.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to bring these two together. Like, oh, here she goes.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful. Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Hey, it's almost the weekend, man. Like, people are starting to turn up already. Thursday is like the pre-weekend turn-up day.
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama.
I mean, not the
I
clubs,
promised
but...
I'd keep him safe here with me.
Well, no, there's the bars. I figure, like, bars in most places are probably open, yeah? And personally, I feel like a bar is, like... I'd rather turn up there than the club. Like, the club is fun if, you know, you're trying to dance and everything, but definitely more for like a good relaxed time, you know?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he?
Oh, how are you doing, Doan? How's your day been so far?
I just know my boys run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Mantiqueen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Depending on the museum, it could be a pretty good time. The Bishop Museum's pretty fun when they've had those, what was it they did? Like, I don't know if they do this every year, but, was that like full moon festival that they do? That's pretty nice. Oh, if anyone watched, the Bishop Museum is like a museum here in Honolulu that it's like a Hawaiian history museum. So I'm gonna end up going to meeting this guy anyway, so might as well pick up the quest.
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting, like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head. That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe Marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
Yeah, right. There is not enough of a native. Well, I guess as somebody coming from off island, I figured it's like a good start, you know? Cause like coming here with like absolutely no knowledge of Hawaiian history or background, it at least gives you something to like who like the kings and the rulers of the island of Hawaii were before it became a state and some of those things. So but I mean, I feel like there are definitely better places to go if you want to learn, like, if you want to get really into like the nitty gritty of, like, how like the different Hawaiian tribes and kind of like and more of that, like, and actually probably even the why am I blanking on the name of the place? I've been once, but I want to go for the Polynesian Cultural Center is like another good place that I think they suppose, I mean, I haven't been for the entire experience. I just went for the different tribal dances, but I've heard that they do a good job of showing you like different like how like I guess different traditional things.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, You punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Hey, I mean, no need to call anyone. It's fine, like, if folks just want to watch, they can watch.
You're always going
It's
on
not,
about destiny. What did your mother do?
If you must know, my late mother was a laborer, Dr. Finhill.
And your father?
The same.
And you ended up a preacher how?
The universe works in mysterious ways. Where there is a deficit, it seeks to provide an abundance. Say a church is attacked by marauders and sustains casualties. The replacement clergy must arise from somewhere.
So, there's this. I'm trying to think of like what else I can clean up in town before I head out. So I talked to that lady for a while. Picked up a few side quests here. Probably not gonna do that. Looking for her son. Oh, this is something I can do in town. Where is this guy?
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
You don't want to know. I mean,
Think they're watching
especially
the same serials, following
the
the same
Spacer's
tossball
Choice
games?
colonies. They
You're not
really,
listening to a word, are you?
that it's not the best choice thing. Like, they take that to heart. Sebastian? Who is this?
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in a raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails?
Oh wait, this is the guy I'm supposed
You
to
look
talk
like
to
a man
for-
who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Why are you selling these things? That's actually...
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
So she was like, so the... Okay. Who's Mr. Pickett? Oh, I want to get into these. Oh yeah, I'm on Monarch right now. I'm kind of interested, like, who is Mr. Pickett? Unless it's somebody...
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially. Who wouldn't be? He kept talking about collecting a queen to take back to Terra 2. Didn't make no kind of sense to me. Mantiqueens won't let you collect them. Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them. Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him. Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Sounds good.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too. Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Hey, that's straightforward enough. It's like...
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues. Nuh-uh. A lot of people think I'm not too bright, but you're not fooling me.
Oh my God.
I know she can't get these goods anywhere else.
Damn, I wish my persuade was high enough so I actually, since this guy is like, I know guys like this, and I feel like even I've been this guy sometimes where it's just like, oh no, they're just being nice, and it's like, oh wait, no, yeah. But this guy is taking it to a whole new level.
Come
I'm
on,
starting to get kind
that's
of
crazy.
agitated.
No one would do that.
Oh, this guy is... Oh my goodness. Wow. How is it that my lie is high enough for this? I guess I got... I need to get my persuade up just so I can get this, like, over and done with. So probably... Let me get Vicar's quest out the way too. Where was it? More the second thing. I was like, nah, there's no way. Or like, you know, where people are just like being really friendly, so it's just a matter of being good about reading the other signs, you know?
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
What? Wow, there are a lot of... They weren't playing about there being a ton of Raptidons here. So...
Let's go!
No, definitely don't want none of that. Like... But yeah, definitely more of like the second one. Any like... But definitely over time I've gotten better at like reading into the signs, you know? It's just one of those things that you get better with over time. I don't want to leave that behind. I think that's good. Oh, I think, yeah, let's go over the purple berry munch. I'll take the heavy ammo. So, Fallbrook this way. Wait, aren't they also, who was it I'm meeting in? Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to go to Fallbrook. What else did I have to do at Fallbrook? Gotta go to Fallbrook for this side quest. And then I still gotta talk to... I'm trying to think of like the best way to do this. Just for now, going to town.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
What? What?
Couldn't help but notice your shooter, Dr. Fenhill. It's quite a sharp piece.
Isn't it something? I keep meaning to name it, but I can't come up with one that sticks.
That's funny. I thought you didn't care much for nice things.
Hey, a pirate's nothing without a rep. And this baby has a rep of its own.
Oh, here we go. So we got some thugs.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Hey! What are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Okay.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I mean, you just admitted to it. These are the only two options. I can walk away, or... Oh shit. Oh, and I can use this like right now, so... So 25% health over 2 seconds. I have like any instant health. It'd be unfortunate if I get killed right as I walk back into town, essentially. Oh wait, and I just remembered I have like kind of like VATS in this game. I need to use that more often. So... There we go.
That's the last of them.
Okay, so not quite, I guess more like bullet time than VATS, but still very helpful. So.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Oh, yeah, I love that they do this. Like they pay attention to all the small details in this.
But that's terrible. What happened? But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters. Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
And yeah, I feel like I can
Who
help.
wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? In?
What is up with this guy? What else? I guess might as well talk to Nyoka.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats?
Brass nuts?
Let's talk business.
There we go.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
So... the next closest quest is, where was that apartment? Oh, right here. So, right? Or was it on the other side of this? It's like everything is turned to like... There we go. Let me just do that. That makes life way easier.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for wrapped musk.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
Isaac's dead.
If you guns
Who are you?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Dilated pupils, anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know? Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
We're in agreement that this Braxton is probably dead, right?
Yeah. Oh, nice. So he's out of town too. Oh, here we go. Abigail, long time no see.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you? And what a helpful young man you are.
Jasmine,
Nothing like a
what?
little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps too.
Wait, what?
Please leave medical advice to the
Okay.
professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Yeah, I don't like that answer.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the Flower of Enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie. Chin up, dearie.
Is there anything else I can do in town?
New face, huh? You from Offworld? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us? Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay. Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
So, I see there's a few ways I can handle this. Hey, what's going on, Chi? So, just like with that last situation, I cannot, I'm guessing, steal his money to force them to go back once they realize I don't have anything. or get Velma to negotiate, or lie. It's like, I know, so
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true. I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip,
Hey,
you know? But if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
And she, no need to apologize ever. You're never really late or early. It's just, you know, join when you can, if you can. Oh no, don't. So Don't Starve. I actually play that with another streamer, Corpse Girl Games. She usually streams like her artwork and horror game stuff, but occasionally we'll play Don't Starve together, and we're getting like a bit better every time we play. Last time I think we almost lasted like a full season. Like we started in fall and we're getting pretty close to winter, but
Black
definitely
fucking
we
hole!
want to.
Oh, that smarts! Damn near
Maybe we wanna
twisted my
clean
ankle
things
right
up
there.
a little bit, 'cause,
I thought men and
we
women
were,
of
like,
the
barely
cloth were
making it.
supposed to be all meek and patient-like.
The universal plan favors the bold, Dr. Fenhill.
How do I want to do this? So I can steal his money and get him to go back to work at the same rate, or blackmail their boss so she can pay them more. Well, this place isn't really struggling. Let me see. Either way, I'm gonna have to do something illegal. Okay, let's. So a stash is there. Where is? Believes Velma has been skimming money at. Oh. Oh, here we go. I think. No, where?
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
He's always cranky.
Crap. Where's the? Oh, here we go. I keep walking past it. So Caleb is there. I go find her office. Velma's personal files are a morass of supply contracts, order forms, spreadsheets, and financial records. Careful study of her financials reveals that for the past several years, she has been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal. Yo! So, okay. The theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances could be excused as rounding errors or mistakes in simple arithmetic. The sheer volume of occurrences, however, indicates deliberate intent. Yo, man, stealing money from the company, not a good look. Braxton Head's files are filled with Soltuna breeding charts, various pharmacological formulae, and musings on why Soltunas seem to prefer borscht and beans over Borswurst? What? Braxton, the fish in tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses. Mr. Nandy, really need to talk about the Soltuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Stellar Bay afloat if we can't get sales up. Okay. And last but not least... Yeah. Longer than... Aw, damn. Bax, seriously, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous, even for you. Oh, I kind of know why he's missing the shifts. That's the whole other side quest. Or part of the same side quest, I would say. Oh. Yes, I gotta probably pickpocket the key off of her. Well, I mean... I don't know that it'll be as bad as it could have been if Monarch was still part of the board yet. There's a lot of y'all in here, and it just... Oh. Alright. Here's the front door. Okay. Yo, what's good?
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Wait, what? I should be able to... And I found that data, so can I, like, not tell him?
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Okay. This is kind of... Am I supposed to, like... Okay, let me just try picking that last option.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay.
What in the world? Like, so I got the info, like...
Talk to Caleb. He speaks for all of us.
Can I not give him the info? Like... Let me leave town and come back in.
Didn't realize you were an ex-con, Vicar.
Technically, I was a priest, not a prisoner.
About what goes on in
Oh,
Marauder?
so you could leave whenever you wanted.
No, I had to fulfill my duties first.
Stress themselves.
Then you had a sentence.
Not exactly.
You just got a lot more interesting, preacher.
That's pretty specific, though. It's like. Nah, and also I feel like I gotta tell him I found it. Like, they wanted more pay, and she's not willing to give him more pay, but she's willing to embezzle money. So it's like, nah, like.
So, Max, got any interesting prison stories? Do people really trade cigarettes like bits?
Told you I wasn't technically in prison. And no, you watch too many Aetherwave dramas.
Got any recipes for bathtub hooch? I've always wanted to try the real stuff.
Yo, Ellie is the best.
We didn't have bathtubs. We made it in toilets.
Ooh.
I was being facetious, Dr. Finhill. Architect have mercy.
For letting it slide. Actually, I don't really know.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
What? So, is this like one of those things where I have to do both of these things? I'm about to reload. So, where's the most recent one? But they all look like exactly the same thing. Oh, okay, cool. I don't want to look it up. I just want it to be like a surprise, you know? Let me just...
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
What? Okay. Alright, let me go to his other place. Like, I feel like... Is there, like, only one way this quest can end? Like, I have to go take this guy's stench? Wait, is this the right place?
Good day to you.
Yeah, I think I'm in the wrong place. This is not his house.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work.
Where is this? What? Oh, I think I know what I gotta do.
Ooh, what'd you find?
so I can't even like steal it. So I guess I'm stuck. That was gonna take some fall damage. So I can't take his stash to convince him to work. And
In case I did not impress it upon you before, I'd like to enjoy my solitude.
Right. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave this quest alone for right now. It isn't, like, it's weird. Let me go deal with the pills.
So, Max, got any interesting prison stories? Do people really trade cigarettes like bits?
Oh.
Don't mess with us!
Pick up your hat, good sir.
Think they left anything good behind?
I believe this place has seen better days.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Must get past that armor!
Wait, am I poisoned? Oh, I guess I was poisoned. So, Dr. Williams, which one of these is you? Oh, they just left him. Wow. Know what I gotta do right now? Ooh. Ooh, my lord. Actually gonna dump all my points in a dialogue. Actually, not. Is that a good? Not all of them, because I can get like the last 5 from here. And with these next 2, my sneak is at a good spot. Science is up. had some, I guess some acid or whatever from that last battle fighting those Raptidons. Movement speed, 50% increased science weapon damage. Sounds pretty good. Chancers. Running gun. Yo, you have a I think maybe go with this and actually start using TDD more because it's pretty useful. It's and actually I'll head back to the ship real quick. I gotta put all my my stats in like science, but it's like I'm not the most charismatic person. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna keep that nice hat. That's pretty. So, who needs charisma when you have a nice hat to boost your skills, right? And leadership skills. Do I already have a lab coat? I don't think I do. Let me see if I have any armor here that'll be good for. Wait, what did they say about pineapple juice? Say, I'll wear this fancy hat. I'm probably gonna sell this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. My head back then. Well, maybe not all of these. I'll put. How are you gonna ask a question and then it's like, what are you talking about? Dylan, what are you talking about, Dylan? Oh, that's just like, hold on to that one. I thought I already had one of these shotties, but I guess not. And one of these in storage. Put that as well until I'm ready to use it. And yeah. Okay. Hold on to that. I guess the only way to really know that is from experience, so I don't know what to say to you. But I don't know what to say to that. I'm gonna put on my fancy hat. know, right? It's like, got my swag hat on, so more stylish. And look what's gonna happen now that I got more style.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
No.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Nice of you to say. I like her too. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on? Oh, I will. Now I've just got to figure out which jumpsuit I'm wearing and how I'm fixing my hair, or maybe I should go with a casual look? Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
The best shoddy I have, I think it might be.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for Rap Musk.
And we'll go to... I'm actually wanting to get through these and patient records. There we go.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
I'll have to check on that. Alright, can you guys hear me now?
Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this? My, but you are a doll. Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
Nice. So, got our pills.
Couldn't help but notice your medical journals don't look like they've ever been read.
Nah, I just use them to hold heavy things in place.
You ever think about improving yourself, Dr. Fenhill?
How do you think I got here?
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
That's the only other option? What? Like, I found... Okay, I'll come back to this quest later. I'm not... Talk to...
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
As long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the Unreliable Crew.
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now. Find me when you're ready.
Fallbrook is somewhere over there. Someone pays that way. Okay, let me stick on the road for a little bit. Going off the beaten path.
That's the last of them.
Oh snap, I just took everything. Yeah, I'll take that. Is it still frozen?
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
Ugh. This is why I prefer spaceships and clean recycled air.
Does it? Time for a drink?
I messed up her. Alright, let me just keep going. First, the biggest, baddest one. This one.
Try me?
Here we go.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand? Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10-to-1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Keep your wits about you. This is sublight territory.
Drinking, gambling, and organized crime. Everything you need to keep civilization running.
Yeah, LA's the best. And actually, hey everyone, I'd like to thank you guys for joining the stream. This is about where I will call it for today. Tomorrow, join me again. I'm thinking I'll be streaming. Actually, I'll let that be a surprise. Tune in tomorrow to find out what I'll be streaming. And I hope you guys all enjoyed yourself. The next time I'll be streaming this, I'll pick up from where I left off, and as always, it'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'll be playing this again next Tuesday. Next Monday will be Fallout New Vegas. Again, thank you for joining the stream. If you like what you see, please leave a follow. Like any help, greatly appreciated. Have a good one.